In this video, I'll be talking about about a story. I'll be talking about a story. Somebody wrote to me and wanted my opinion on a particular story, and this is my reaction to that story. The person told me that he wrote from the description he gave on from the letter he wrote, to me, citing my opinion, wanting my opinion on the issue, is that he has an uncle. He said he was born in the 70s, early 70s. That means he should be around the age of 51, 52, 53, within that age range. And he said his uncle has a bestie. His uncle has a best friend, and the best friend, his uncle's wife and his best friend's wife, they are friends also. They're very close friends, and his uncle and his bestie, they are also friends. And the family is like a family friends. Let me put it that way. He said his uncle's wife was his classmate in college or so, and they are close like that. His uncle is 2 years older than him, so he's within that 50 something years of age. And he said that his uncle came to him and told him that he wants to get married, and he was wondering, you have a wife, you already, I know your wife, we are friends, and we used to be classmates. How come you've not paid her dowry? He said no, he wants to have a second wife. And the second wife he mentioned was like, okay. He said he was not a party to that because himself and the uncle's wife, they are friends. He's a man. And he said that he called his uncle's wife and said, what is going on? He said his uncle's wife said, which is his auntie now, his uncle's wife and his classmate said, your uncle wants to get married to so and so person. I found out who he's getting married to, and over her dead body that such marriage will happen, and she will never agree to that, because according to him on the write-up was this lady that this lady that the uncle wants to get married to, the wife and his late bestie wife, they are friends. He said the bestie died about 6 years ago, so he has been catering for the upkeep of the children, his best friends children, their school fees. Even the children, they come to his uncle's house, they take care of them. Even when they are going to, the eldest daughter is going to school, they give them food stuff, like she'll come to the house like family, like a daughter. She took like a daughter, and she found out that her husband wants to get married to the girl. The girl was born in their presence, and she nursed the girl, nurtured them and all that. She was very upset and said over her dead body the husband will get married to the girl. And she went to the late bestie's wife and like, I know you are my friend, why would you allow your daughter to get married to my husband? That's disrespectful. A girl like cared for, a girl that I baited and took care of her till she's grown, why would you do such a thing to me? And she said over her dead body. On the day they said they were going to pay the bride price, her blood pressure went up and she collapsed, and they rushed her to the hospital. 2 days time she died. So they wanted my reaction or my opinion that it is a little bit confusing. Wants like an advice, like somebody to talk to. So that's why I came online. If you have anything to say, please just put it on the comment section, and I'll be glad and I'll be so happy. So I'll relate it back to her, and he will also be seeing the comment section and read from the comment section, and what reaction and comments you have, just put it down there. So it's not easy for someone to lost somebody through death, through emotional trauma, through relationship, through any means. It's not an easy thing. It's not everybody that knows how to cope with emotional trauma, abuse, or backstab somebody you know, somebody you've been with. Then you hear the person wants to get married to somebody, and the husband went ahead and got married to the girl. On the day they said they were coming back after the marriage, that's when she passed on. The words from our mouth are very strong and powerful, like over your dead body. Yeah, it's not everybody that can take emotional trauma. Some people, they will have emotional trauma and they can just build themselves up that, oh, I can do this, I can go past through, I can go past this, Lord help me. Some people can go through that and they are strong and they will come and face the world like something, nothing happened in the past, and they'll be brave. And it's not that they are not hurting inside, but they decide to stand up and face the world like, okay, let me leave this person and face my life and see good that comes out of my life. God help me. Why some persons cannot take it, some people can die from that trauma. Some people can be mentally unstable because of that trauma. Why some people can be sick. A lot of things can happen depending on the person. Some people cannot take pain. Some people cannot endure pain. Pain is not supposed to be endured or taken. When you give somebody emotional trauma, emotional abuse, that will cause the person pain. Some people can move on straight up and live their life that nothing happened and be brave to face the world like, okay, I can do something with myself. Okay, for those who are still alive, my opinion and my reaction. For those who are still alive, somebody hurts you, and you are a woman, somebody hurts you and somebody causes you pain. My sister, you see what my sister or my brother, let me put it that way, the person that wrote me, you see one thing they call karma. Karma does not need your address to punish you, or karma does not need your address to visit you. Karma can visit you while you are homeless. Karma can visit you anywhere. So karma does not need your address to visit you. So that is karma for you. So if for us people that are going through such issues, I want to encourage you to brace up. I want you to brace up. It's painful, it's hard to move on, but just face reality, face life. It's not easy. It's not everybody that can take pain and move on. Look for something that you can do with yourself. There are a lot of potentials in us that we've not even tapped, we've not even keyed into, we've not even searched. Look for something in you that you think you can explore. Is it going back to school? Is it looking for something that makes you happy? Something you can do that will take your mind off. Look for something to develop yourself and move on. Life is not easy. Who dies, you lose. The children, there will be enmity, because the children definitely will know that this is what killed their mother. You are the one that causes the death of their mother. Are you going to face them? Are you going to drive them away from their father's house? Are you going to be the second wife coming to the man's house and marry the man and the children? What are you going to do? It's not easy. It's not as easy as you see it. It's hard. Move on. Face reality and move on. Life is not easy, but you can do it, my sister. You can do it, my brother. You can move on. Look at what makes you happy. Look at something that you can develop in you that will give you joy, that will give you peace. Look at your children. Look at them, care for them, and move on. Do not carry the hatred. It's not worth it. It's not worth your life. It's not worth your life that you would die. Let them go. I mentioned karma seems not to need your address. It doesn't need your address. It will visit you. If you're still going through that, or you're still alive, move on. Life is too short. Just move on and think of something to develop yourself and move on. And pray to God helping us, we shall conquer. Thank you guys for watching. Stay blessed and stay positive. Bye-bye.